Miss out on this year's MetroCon? Couldn't check out all the awesome events? Then RVT has got you covered. Join the Shades as he presents all the events from this year's convention. What's more, we'll have a live commentary with the cast and crew of the events, sharing backstage stories and more. Here's the lineup. Week 1 ignites the heart with the Metro Fire Show, Kingdom Hearts. Week 2 is on the hunt for ghosts with the Star Party, Spoopernatural. Week 3 looks for hopes and dreams in the Rhythm City Chronicles. Week 4 is all the last with Metro Night Live. Week 5 is a special concert with Caleb Hiles and Jonathan Young. Week 6 is Getting Swifty with the Rick and Morty Stunt Show. Week 6 is Saving the Day with the Superhero Comedy and Stunt Show. Week 8 stops crime at the Fantasy Masquerade. And finally, Week 9 wraps it all up with the Anime Human Combat Chess Match. So come check out the Shades YouTube channel every Monday night starting at 8 p.m. Eastern for all the exciting action. It's MetroCon! Keep the gear turning on.
Superhero time starts now.
Hey, I'm Christopher Kamen Lee, and you are listening to the Ranger Recap.
And welcome back to the Ranger Recap, the only Power Rangers podcast to ask the question, how many games of death have you played today?
Actually, one. It's with my with our goddamn Wi-Fi router.
Ooh.
Yeah, keeps kicking my tablet on my mother's laptop out of the system for no apparent reason. And the thing is, the fucker's about a week and a half old. And they call me the tech guy of the house. I hate this fucking title. I'm telling you.
You too? You get that too? Figures. They always come to us for help when they have technical problems, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't like it, folks. Anyway, I'm Uzura, that's the Shades, that's Matty Jay, and I don't know, guys. Anything interesting? And anyone been under a rock lately?
It's funny you mentioned. Particular Comic-Con did indeed happen.
Yeah, there was
stuff
that.
and things happened.
Admittedly, I did forget to kind of include that one in the news segment today, but we'll move it over. We do have a couple stories to go over, but we'll get the New York Comic-Con was just basically a toy show announcement.
Well, also a trailer dropped at the con.
Yeah, that's where the trailer dropped also.
That's true, and we will get to that, actually. We were going to get to that. I was going to bring that up.
A certain trailer.
Yes. Yeah, there was a lot of announcements. The biggest announcement recently was the big 25th anniversary announcement that, of course, went down. That also was kind of going around during this last week. But,
So, you know, let's jump right into that.
Yeah, also, forgive me if I'm a little out of it right now. I literally just finished up a commentary for the Link to the Past randomizer. It went on a lot longer than I expected it to. And I mean a lot longer.
Well, let's put this in hockey terms. They went to triple overtime.
Pretty much. I mean, we were expecting an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. I think they just finished up the run right before we went live. I actually had to back out early because it took that long. The winner of the run finished with 2 hours, 33 minutes. It was that long. So, getting back on topic, though, the New York Comic-Con, just before New York Comic-Con, Saban Brands did their big announcement of the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers. It's scary how we're coming up on 25 years
25 years of molfing and putty kicking.
Yeah. And they're deciding to do some big stuff. Of course, the big thing being the anniversary episode that's going to air during Super Ninja Steel. That's really big.
Let's hope they don't pull a Mega Force, shall we say?
I think we all kind of hope that, but
the way Ninja Steel's been going, I don't think we have to be that worried.
No, I don't think so either. They also have it. You're going to have a special interactive role-play video game to be streamed live on Twitch's Hyper RPG channel. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. They also are going to be a special collector's line Top 25 for the 25th, featuring a wide array of merchandise. Of course, supported by N-Way, makers of Power Rangers Legacy Wars, and Boom Studios. So, yeah, they're doing a lot, and that's going to be kicking off first thing in January. So, a lot of new things happening, but there's one thing I have left out. There is one other thing that I've left out, and that is something that is giving me serious cases of PTSD.
Oh.
For those who don't know, there's a little bit of a video down there, in our RVT channel, of us reviewing a particular live show that happened in the 90s.
Matty, let's do Spaceballs here. Oh shit! No, not that.
Yeah, yes, that. Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another Power Rangers live tour has been announced. And here's the worst part. They're coming to my town.
Yep.
They have some dates in Florida, including one in the Clearwater area, which is not very far from us. I'm almost
I've
expecting...
seen a couple dates that are close to my town too. Got to say, folks, I hate to play devil's advocate here, Matty.
Damn it! Now, you always catch me off guard with these things.
That's why you're the
Well, we hate to play devil's advocate here.
But I kind of want to go to see that, just how bad it is.
I know, right?
It's kind of like The Room. It's like you've heard how bad it is, but you got to see it for yourself.
Part of me wants to go, and a part of me looks at the dates, going, "Oh, thank God, it's in the week during the weekday."
Hey, Mike, I know you're in the chat. Want to go? I know one's coming. I know one's gonna be in Tulsa. You're home.
Oh no!
Or we can go to one in Texas. No, that's it. But seriously, folks, they've had over 20 plus years to get it right this time. It
You
can't
think
be
they
that
get it
bad.
right?
It can't be that bad.
Well, you say that.
Yes, I do.
Then we look at what they did, and actually no. Yeah, I forget what I was trying to say. I'm still trying to kick the router's ass.
Yeah.
What? Damn you!
Yeah. I hate to go do this again, play devil's advocate again, but there is no way, and the writer means no way, that you can make the villains look any crappier than you could now. I mean, let's be fair here. Galvanax isn't exactly, how do I put this, Vader looking cool.
No.
Yeah, that is one butt ugly general. Let's be fair here. Madame Odious, same thing. So, come on, folks. Ugh, a live stage show could only improve those mugs.
Then again, we saw what they did to Rita Repulsa the last time.
Oh yeah.
I doubt they'll come down on strings this time.
Well, let's just
Yeah,
hope they don't
25th
decide-
anniversary, Bandai money. I mean, it won't be on a shoestring. I mean, we know it'll be on a budget. I mean, it's Power Rangers. It's going to be on a budget whether we like it or not.
This is an anniversary thing. I'm willing to put money on the table that there will be callbacks to Mighty Morphin. I mean, you know Saban and Bandai. They can't have anything that doesn't bank on nostalgia. Let's be fair here. Or at least it's going to have something to do with the movie, the recent 2017 movie.
Yeah.
Truth.
I'll just say this. If I see 2 gray aliens walking down the stage, I'm out.
Oh, the
No.
Guardian thing from
You see two gray aliens walking down the aisle. You're super kicking them in the face. Then you're out.
What, you mean the Guardian from the 5 Doctors? Oh, those things.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong gray alien.
Oh.
To be fair, that thing did look like a putty.
Yeah, like a badly deformed putty that decided to raid the wardrobe of the 6th Doctor.
Yeah, it's very true.
Ugh.
Jazz hands. That's what I was gonna think of,
Yeah, that joke will never die with those guys.
Oh God.
Why don't
Oh,
we
my
wait
favorite.
till 2018 rolls around and see what some of the higher ups who have actually gone to the show think. Then we'll decide.
Knowing me, I'm
think-
gonna have
I
to take
think
my
just
kids
for
there
the sake of
anyway.
the sake of research, one of us is gonna have to see it.
That's probably gonna be me, and I'm probably gonna have to take the kids.
You know what, Easy? Remind me to pat this guy on the back for being a good dad.
Hey, passing on a whole new legacy of pain to the next generation.
Uh-huh.
Come on, kids. 1, 2. It doesn't matter what if it doesn't matter if the Rock counts to 3. One of my favorite jokes, right there. Cutaway gag to the Rock.
Can we get to the good stuff now?
Yeah, how about that? How about that trailer, huh?
Yeah. Now, for the sake of spoilers, we're not going to reveal what was brought up, what was shown at the trailer, especially that part at the end, because that is huge spoilers.
Well, I think everyone knows at this point.
Well, let's put it this
I'm
way.
sure most
if
of
it's on a trailer, it ain't a fucking spoiler anymore.
Still, that's...
Sorry, but I've promised myself I'm going to mention this, and I intend to keep that promise.
A sledgehammer.
Oh, so much for not spoiling anything.
Call my name.
Now, Shades, that could mean anything.
Our fans are not idiots. They can put 2 and 2 together.
And they're laughing their asses off.
Yeah,
Because, you know...
I'm back, bitches! And that's all I'm saying.
It's in the trailer. Like, everyone's seen the trailer, I would assume.
No, Fireball says he hasn't.
Where the hell have you been for the last week? On Mars in a cave with your eyes shut and your fingers in your ears?
Going la 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 la. No.
All I'm wondering-
Mike in the chat.
All I'm wondering is, how the hell are they going to explain that one?
I don't know, but I'm interested in finding out how.
Yeah, because Chip, Becca, you got some splaining to do.
He can't be back because time to do the episode. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Swerve.
Yeah, swerve. Yeah. Swerve. Also, hashtag timeline change. We gotta get that one in there, but
Oh, and yeah, there is a simple explanation for that. There's always a simple explanation.
Right now,
for that.
we don't know if there's if the explanation is simple or not, so we can't call Ghost.
I don't know either, but people are calling for this, and well...
There's a simple explanation for that.
Damn it, Gosei!
I'm inclined to agree. But yeah. Also, there's a few things in there going, oh wow, spoiling the end of this season much. But next season, I'm like, wait, how? Hawkeye then? A new challenger approaches.
If you're still listing Ninja Steel and Super Ninja Steel as seasons, yeah, no. Sorry.
We still call bullshit, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, bullshit.
We still do. We're just going with the terminology that they called under protest, of course.
Hashtag fuck the Nick channel.
FTN. Yeah.
Fuck the fucking Nick channel.
Yeah, that's not Saban's call. We wish it was, but it's not. Yeah. Also, damn it, man, you will not rebuy those action figures you had 20 years ago. Okay, just the red and green ones. And maybe the others. Damn it! Ah! Damn. Goddamn. Ah! Damn it, Saban. Banking on nostalgia.
Oh, we can't stay mad at you. For too long.
Stupid automorphin figures that.
I know. I'm just glad I got all 6 of them before they started that. They started, doing the whole repackaging and charging $5 zillion for them.
Yeah, you lucked out there, but
I lucked out, folks. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, you're not gonna get me to pay $50 for an automorphin figure, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And for those one, how do you know the price? I don't. I just know they're gonna charge an arm, a leg, and probably a couple of toes.
Oh no, Matty, no. They'll start off cheap. The automorphin figures, they'll start off cheap with no weapons. Then they release them with a metallic painting, and then the weapons. Ha ha! So you got to buy them twice.
Hey, see, this is why I don't go for the action figures, folks. I don't need them. Plus, I don't have the room. Realistically speaking.
Oh, they love that money, don't they? Meanwhile, Band of America.
Hey, I got that button.
Ed Fireball just saw the trailer and he's hitting the sell button.
Hey, that's exactly the button I hit when we were talking about that trailer Saturday.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
And for those wondering which button he was talking about in the podcast version.
What? How? Why? I have so many questions!
Yeah.
There you go.
That one.
Yep. And not a Zacker to be seen to hurt the eye.
There may be hope for this one yet, folks.
Yep. I'm hoping for a certain reunion of brothers/ancestors, if you know what I mean, and I think you
do.
Uh-huh. Also, I'll let you listen to the stinger. No, I'm not going to ruin it for you.
Because we have found out last time, people actually do stick around for the stinger, and we thank those of you who do. You make you make Matty's job rewarding.
It make me feel good. That does remind me. Should I do a stinger for the panel? I feel I need to do a stinger for the panel.
Everyone will be shuffling off to the dealer's room and other panels.
Maybe for the inevitable video of the panel, that might work.
Coop.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I might have a warming up act of my own. We'll see.
Aha.
There you go. There you go. By the way, more stuff to buy.
Oh, I'm dying!
Okay, that's forced, but we gotta. It's a new button, for God's sake.
It made Easy happy. I think that's a success.
It works. It works.
But anyway, so 25th anniversary episode, which will air in August of 2018. Hopefully, we get a sneak peek of it during a particular Power Morphicon that we're about to go there. Easy, that'd be cool, huh?
Oh yes.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yep.
A lot of stuff and things. A new live show.
Let's get through Ranger Stop first. Happening in a couple weeks. Hint, hint. Buy tickets now. RangerStop.com. Wink, wink, wink.
2 fucking weeks. Well, 3 fucking weeks, but 2 weeks till my vacay.
That reminds me, the three of us need to sit down and hash out a few things on that regard.
That's true.
Yep.
We gotta do that. We gotta do that thing there. You know that thing there.
Yeah.
Yep. We're scheming. To quote Reducto from Birdman, this is my scheming face. First I raise this eyebrow and I'll shrink you.
Anyway.
Are we ready to get to the episode?
Do it.
Oh, boy. If you have not seen this episode, the title may not give you much hope.
No.
Are you ready for the spectacular time?
Grave robbers. Why do I get the feeling that we're about to watch a Power Ranger version of Plan 9 from outer space? Can you bear the thing? Can you bear the stories of the facts from grave robbers from Ninja Steel? No, seriously, part of the gimmick, one of my first thoughts was, oh God, am I going to have to do Plan 9 from outer space? You know, the Criswell predicts thing, you know? Easy, you know what I'm talking about.
Easy, you still with us? Uh-oh.
Did we lose it?
Oh, there we go.
Nope. Sorry. Microphone botch. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Also, Grave Robber. Isn't that a monster truck?
Oh,
It is.
I think you mean Grave Digger.
Oh, yeah, that's Brave Digger.
Also, Sunday.
I also would have accepted, who remembers?
No, as Ryan Lelichter said, it points on the Guts points on the chat. It is the name of a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh, good Lord.
I thought that was Call of the Haunted.
No, there's one called Grave Robber.
Huh.
Oh, good God. Do not meme that for Toku memes.
Too late.
Motherfucker. Well, at least put Gravedigger in one of those, for God's sake.
Yeah, come on.
We need monster truck jokes.
And Mike Shell with the perfect joke to follow up on the Sunday. You'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Yeah. Buy your tickets now or go to hell.
You better be dead or in jail to miss this. And if you're in jail, break out. Be there.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Can we get this crap fest over with? I know what's coming.
Oh, boy.
Let's get it over with. Hopefully you have your episode loaded up from whatever legal resource is available to you. Let's get this started. Power Rangers Ninja Steel, episode 16, Grave Robber. In 3, 2, 1, play!
Oh, look, a clip from a previous episode. I wonder if this is foreboding in any sense. Nah.
That's funny because I only have the intro thingy going.
I think that's what he's getting at.
That's what I'm getting at. Something we've seen in a previous episode, we're seeing again. I wonder if that bodes anything for this episode.
All right, now we got to the thing. There we go. Spooky.
Oh.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, hey, look, one of them's actually dressed as the scariest thing you can think of. A TV game show host.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh,
God.
geez.
Ew. Nanny McPhee has fallen on hard times. Okay, why is their teacher Alanis Morissette? Holy crap. Granny is Batman.
Yeah.
So that's how it feels.
Yeah, it's from the makers of Jumanji and Sathura. Never heard of them.
That and that and Atmosphere / the game who goes, yes, my gatekeeper, do it.
Oh, Nightmare.
That's the one.
Are we going to be seeing someone send to the blackout?
I swear to God, if this got a VHS tape, we're sending that to Spoonie.
And kids just all ask, what's a VHS?
Fake laugh. Hiding real pain.
Whoa! Apparently Sarah has the power of positivity, Matty.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the name of the place?
I don't know.
I forgot.
I forget.
I don't think they've named this town yet.
Damn. For an old school board game, that thing looks really well detailed.
Wow. Yeah.
And slightly crack free, which is amazing.
We should show this to Mildred for tabletop.
Yeah.
We should, yeah.
Also, Brody, Brendan Mihawk called. He wants his outfit back.
Uh-huh. Here we go.
Whoa!
Dino charge. Whoa! Oh, God. The 3 ghosts from Casper are in here. I'm leaving. That's so Stretch, Stinky. Hate those guys.
Oh, fuck. The crystal ball is our VHS tape. Fuck!
Fuck. Actually, no. Do send this to Spoonie. It'll be different.
Yep.
Try to capture this footage.
Also, Crystal Ball. That's my favorite Prince album. Wow, Cosmo, that is gay.
Yeah.
You've now answered more questions than you dare ever intended to.
Yeah. Also, if they somehow, some way pop up a thing of Robin Williams on this, I'm leaving.
Nah.
Kidding me? Robin Williams could save this. Now, if freaking Dax Shepard from Zathura shows up, then I'm leaving.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Mostly because he married Kristen Bell, but that's beside the point.
Hmm. And whatever I say, you say stop, you say yes, my gatekeeper.
Also, thank God Board James didn't get this game.
Oh, that would have ended badly. Actually, no, we should send it to Board James. He'd take care of Cosmo real fucking quick.
Yep.
Fuck that. Send that to the send it to Board James so I can send it to the fucking nerd.
You obviously haven't watched Board James, have you, Matty?
Oh, I know. I've seen Board James.
Can please get your face out of the crystal ball.
God, Jesus.
Too close.
No, too close.
Thank you.
Please keep the crystal ball away from us. Please keep 50 feet away from our faces. That's a restraining order from God. I I mean Zordon. They haven't even started yet, and already I'd rather play the board game from Devil May Cry 3.
Ooh.
AKA the one you actually play as with Dante. The one where you have to use your sword to slash the dice. That was fun. Well, guys, it could be worse. You could be playing Scruples. Although I wouldn't mind playing that with Christiani, if you know what I mean. And
I think you do.
Uh-huh.
In the crystal, you must wait until the dice read 5 or 8. Let's get that joke out of the way now.
Wait a minute. I was expecting a clip show. But we're actually getting new footage with old monsters.
This is a Halloween show. What the hell?
Wow, did they hear us?
Series? Who the fuck are you? What the fuck have you done with Chip Lynn?
No! Who came up with this idea? Whose hand do we shake?
Seriously.
Actually, no. The better question is, who do we buy a beer for?
Yeah. Because think about this. We've seen these monsters before, but this is all new footage. Even if some of it's Sentai footage. They're condensing several episodes that they were never going to use with old monsters into a full episode. That's genius!
Can we keep doing this from now on?
Yeah.
Please. Plus, it's a handy-dandy little thing to explain, hey, why the Japanese kanji in some scenes? It was made in Japan or China, but still.
Actually, Matty, I have seen ahead. I know what's coming, and I already know something else they do instead.
Ah. That's true. That's true. I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
Can we tack on some rules to this game? Whoever loses has to lose an article of clothing.
Yes.
Also, look at this. They're bringing gear into the fight.
Oh my god! Is Sarah using Kasumi's voice box? She's using Kasumi's control box from Ninja.
Oh, that's smart. That's a clever workaround.
Yeah, that is genius how to work around the Sentai footage. Oh, again.
Someone is geniusin'.
Okay, no one gets to talk shit about Judd to us anymore after
No.
Yeah,
or even Becca Barnes or whoever else wrote this episode. Yeah, they just figured out a way to work in Sentai footage in a way that makes sense.
Also, since I've been reminded what the place is, oh, Summer Cove! Don't you dare be sour! And et cetera, et cetera. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Moving on.
Ah, damn it, did you have to program that song from South Park to play while I'm flying? Soaring so high, soaring in the turn it off, Starvin' Marvin, turn it off.
Hey, it could be worse. Could be Come Sail Away.
Oh, God.
You asked for that.
Actually, if Cartman sang it, if it was the Cartman version, I probably wouldn't mind.
Fair enough.
Well, you have wings, Sarah. Now you can fly. Also, try not to hit those power lines that are dangerously close. Freaking bubbles! Or sound waves. Or whatever.
Fucking bubble sound wave thingies!
Boy, Michael Bay needs to stop rebooting Transformers. This is the worst sound wave yet.
I know, right?
I thought it was worse when he was just a giant satellite. Hey, only a 25-minute show. Chill out. Is this the part where Van Pelt comes out and starts shooting at them? I hope. Hey, you were just using a still shot there. Oh, lazy. Ooh, talk about slipping someone the tongue.
Yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
Making it rain.
I'm not throwing away all my money again.
Also, hey, we got Japanese people in the pool.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, not the slowdown again. I mean the heaviness or whatever it is from Drive.
Yeesh.
Haven't been here. I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before? We've been here before.
Yes, we have. That or someone dosed us with ether.
All right, who spiked my coffee?
Yeah.
Who ordered this attack? You did, sir. Remember when you huffed some ether and told me not to effing look at you? Hey, we were gonna win till you pulled us out, you cheating bastard.
What did we tell you about getting too close to the screen?
I will Dave Barbera Nero. I will Dave you to our until you are deleted.
Also, good idea of Calvin to dress up as the Frankenstein monster from the original Mighty Morphin Halloween special.
Yeah, nice.
Good
little
call.
callback.
Good call.
Ah, nice little thing there.
Clever. Clever workaround, too. He's been sucked in. Sucked. Let's go with that word.
Yeah.
Oh, surprise butt sex. Oh, God.
Look familiar, guys?
Oh my God.
You guys did not just pull another Mega Force.
They did.
Oh, series, you were doing so well. You were doing so well. Hey, look, construction site. Guess you could say Calvin is riding with death. Ha! You thought I was going to say shake hands with danger.
Yeah. Yeah, but if he's not careful, yeah, no, I'm gonna be forcing that. That's not a good idea.
No.
Thank
He's
you,
riding
Matty.
with death. He's riding with death.
Yeah, let's not pull a biohybrid. Whoops!
Yeah, go to hell, physics.
In other words, he's going to basically fuck them over as soon as they get in there.
Yeah.
That's what he's been doing so far.
You know, part of me is like, part of me's thinking if they were really smart, they get a shotgun going, fuck this game, and shoot the goddamn, the crystal globe off.
Problem. They can't get up to get one.
They're stuck in their chairs.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Trust me, the series actually thought about that one.
Yep. Hey kids, do you like that chainsaw sword? Well, you can have it for $24.95 at your local Target, Toys R Us, or Walmart.
Buy! Buy!
I saw it there yesterday when I got my Wonder Woman DVD.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Probably going to regret that buy, but, well, them's the breaks.
Oh, and of course, plot twist.
Hello. If only there was a Zord we haven't seen yet that they could probably pull out of their ass and then never speak of again.
It'd be funny if Aiden were to come in right now. It just uses his guitar to smash up the board game. Like, I know they've locked up the place; he can't come in. But wouldn't it be funny?
Oh yeah.
He smashes the thing over to the crystal ball. Oh, that goes down. He looks at this crystal ball at Baronir before the static cuts in. Slap nuts.
If it'll end this episode, I'm all for it. Also, where are Mick and Redbot during all this? Are they just off at the Halloween party? And is Redbot winning an award for most original costume even though he's a robot? Oh, wait, we've already done that before.
Yeah. You know what? Knowing Mick, either he's mentoring somebody or all you could eat candy.
Probably the latter. This is my boomstick.
Shop smart. Shop as smart. Got it.
Ready for round two?
Don't ask how he doesn't fall off the Zord. Just smile and look at your watch.
Just tell yourself it's just a show.
Whoa!
You should really just relax anyway.
Pretty sure no one was in that building. Oh, will you knock it off with the Schmidt guitar lessons? Oh, there he is.
Hey!
You asked for it, and now you receive.
Also, did you have to go to Party City to get an outfit?
You could have spent an extra $10 at Spirit Halloween. You know that, right?
Yeah, they got the good stuff.
Mick laying down some hard truth.
He's got you there.
The work's hard. The brain's working even harder on a sugar high.
Excuse me, sir. Do you work here? I'm the teacher. I'm the mechanic, right? Oh, that's right. Just, just the costume and everything. Did he just forget he has a gun guitar?
He doesn't exactly know that he needs to use it right now.
That's what I'd do to get a door open.
Do you want to get in trouble with the school for blowing up school property?
Hey, teenagers
I know I
get in
wouldn't.
trouble at school for teenagers get in trouble at school for wearing an offensive shirt. I think a door is the least of their worries. Nothing fools you.
Oh, no.
He's got a point.
It's called Fuck Your Game, It Sucks. Let's put it this way, Baron Nero. It's either that or a table flip.
Yeah. That or, if this was D&D rules, he would so not be allowed to just jump into any universe.
Hey, here's an idea. Shoot him!
Yeah, don't let him just stand there pouting while you win. Shoot him in the
You
back.
have swords! You have swords! Stuffing things!
Oh, wait,
Crack
they
him on
they
the
gotta
back
fight
of the head!
Yes, because it takes 6 of you to pilot a goddamn Zord.
Especially one that's not even yours.
Yeah, exactly. Shouldn't Levi be able to pilot this on his own? Ugh. Also, now you change the bullets to lasers.
Who cares? Boom.
Now can we kill this melted RuPaul? Seriously, that's what he looks like.
Melted RuPaul with a cane.
Yeah, especially in the face. Oh, did I just quote a meme?
Nice
Be
little
ashamed.
hourglass you got there. It'd be a shame if we were to break it.
Bomb. Bomb. Ba-bomb. Bomb. Ba-ba-bomb. Bomb.
Ooh.
And just to complete the joke, Bork laser.
By the way, Levi, I love your look as a tarted up Keith Urban. Oh wait, that's what you always wear. That's not a costume.
Hey, you know, Levi. Seriously, how you're the kind of guy that would wear a David S. Pumpkins suit.
Seriously. What the? Not even gonna question that.
Me neither.
Yep. Also, don't know. I not gonna question why Frankenstein needs a giant neck fold, but whatever.
Yeah, probably to fit under the jacket. It's probably the extra padding.
Yeah, something like that. Also, anyone else notice something missing from this episode?
Pair of idiots. I mean, Ascalons. I mean, the bully and the nerd guy.
About Galvin, Axe, and Madamodius. Oh, you mean the other idiots?
Or as I like to call them, the ass clowns.
Yeah.
Because they're clowns and they act like asses.
There you bellyachers. You got one episode without the knockoff Bulk and Skull, as you've so succinctly dubbed them. Happy?
No, we like to complain about stuff. Bellyachers.
Seriously.
Or as Bruce Campbell likes to call them, whiner babies.
Ah, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
But rating this episode on its own, I went into this expecting what I think all of us expected, a fucking clip show. I
Oh, yeah.
was ready for Clip Show City. I was not expecting them to reuse monsters with new footage.
No, that was impressive. That was an impressive move, Saban. Let me guess, you're saving the clip show for the Christmas episode.
Probably.
Anyone else still wants Snowman with Gatling gun arms and fez?
Please.
That's the only way you're gonna save the Christmas episode.
No kidding. But this episode was admittedly kind of fun. I mean, they didn't just bring back monsters, but they used them in interesting ways and added a few twists. I liked the way they had Sarah to say, hey, we're fighting big against the tech monster. Let me bring some tech stuff that I can use to fight him. Wow, that's actually clever.
Yeah, that was a nice touch, and it was a good workaround of the Sentai footage. But one thing that doesn't stack up, who was the old lady who brought the game? Was that Cosmo and Drag?
I dare not ask.
So much.
The evidence is really piling up.
Yeah, it explains so much. So much.
Pretty much. But the fact that we didn't have a clip show actually automatically raises this up several points. Because, yeah, it was a completely new episode, even with reused monsters, and it gave us some great fights. You know, it was all fight scenes, yes, but they still managed to wrap a story around it, and they still managed to add in a lesson with Levi.
Yep. Also, it's weird how this Halloween special did what the Mighty Morphin Halloween special couldn't do: work around stock footage.
Yeah, no kidding.
The stock footage in that Halloween episode, especially the one where Tommy was the White Ranger and they brought back Pumpkin Wrapper.
I mean, that's flat out geniusing is what they did.
Oh, I agree.
So, yeah.
The thumb is up.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but this was all Cosmo's idea. I don't think Galvanax or Matamodius had anything to do with this.
No, this was all Cosmo, which it's nice to see him actually cook up a plan for once, and it's not just doing what this boss ordered him to do. He's actually directly involved. That was a nice twist.
Yeah, thank you for giving other villains a chance to shine.
And fair being fair, it was a good plan. If Levi had actually participated, he could have won.
Yeah. Hey, he was gonna win.
Yeah. It was only the fact that Levi decided board games were lame that cost him this one. Otherwise, he would have had all 6 of them at his mercy.
I am so glad that we did, and this is another thing I like. So glad that even though, okay, it wasn't a total clip show, but it was basically filler. Let's be fair here. Nothing new happened story-wise. But they didn't do the cliche thing and have another goddamn crappy-ass game show. Because, my God, have they been milking that for a long time.
They have. Yeah. They've been milking the game show aspect, not the wrestling aspect, but this is different.
I mean, clip show-wise. I mean, how many clip shows, Halloween or Christmas-wise, have we had, or not even holiday ones, to have game shows from the bad guys? Not just in this season, but I'm talking about in Dino Charge, and I believe they had one in, I believe it was Megaforce, I believe, had one. I think. I know Dino Charge had one, and a couple others.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's been done. Overdone.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, it was Megaforce's Halloween episode that was what I was expecting here, because I remember for their Halloween episode they did a clip show where they had them go into that tent and look at a crystal ball, which, yeah, no, funny, we have a crystal ball here too. But
probably the same prop.
I would not be surprised. But they even managed to put in that segment with Levi and Mick doing the whole, you know, why are you letting them do what you want to do, but not be willing to do what they want to do? Seems kind of selfish, doesn't it? You know, again, Mick, mentor of the millennium.
Better watch out, keeper. Mick's lapping you.
Well, Mick already lapped you. He's looking to lap you by 2 or 3 laps by the end of the series by this point.
Hell, I'll go one further. Mick is about to pass fucking Zordon in terms of mentors, and I don't say that lightly.
Ooh. Pulling a Steve Rogers on your left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is coming up on Zordon here. And again, I don't say that lightly, folks. Because that's fucking Zordon we're talking about here. He was the one that really made it, he cemented what a mentor should be. And here comes Mick every episode going, hey, what about me? I'm the man here.
And Zordon is pretty much a god to us. Hell, he's in our Toku pantheon as one of the 7 deities.
Oh, yeah.
We might have to make it 8.
Well, let's see how the second half of Ninja Steel shapes up, but he's keeping up a good pace.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you, Matty. For this final rating, thumbs up. No question.
The thumb is way up for this, for sure.
Cliche at times, but the cliches make it work.
The cliche makes it work. Also, I'm amazed we only did so many Jumanji references in this.
I know, right? Again, glad it was not another freaking game show.
Which is a trope in freaking game in Toku.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they do. It's even worse there.
Oh yeah.
More board games, please.
Yeah. Or at least,
Or
more
hell.
stuff like this where they use new footage, but in interesting ways.
Or hell, here's an idea, or something you could do. Why don't you take a page out of Nickelodeon's old playbook, the 90s, and do an Are You Afraid of the Dark version, only with monsters?
Ooh, I like that.
Now you're speaking my language.
Tell me that wouldn't be awesome.
Yeah.
Huddle around the campfire. Oh, that would work. Oh.
Oh, man. So,
I'm sorry. I'm just happy in my head place
Watch them
right
steal
now.
Watch them steal our idea like Moon 13 on MST3K.
Oh my god.
You just heard us say that. Now you're doing it. It's intellectual property. You can't own it.
all right. Matty, you know what you know what to do.
I know what to do. I need to plug the new Elder Pump that we just invented just now.
Ha! I get it.
Oh yeah, and plug that new barbecue restaurant and all the other stuff I need to plug because I forgot to open up a freaking folder like the idiot I am. But also to say, it's time for your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at rangerrecap@gmail.com. Rules are simple. They're on the screen as well. Opinions only, no news or full summaries. Token questions only, no more than 2 to 3 questions per comment. No versus question. 1 email per episode. Keep your comments as brief as possible. Of course, all emails are due at the live episode, at the start of the live episode. I almost had it. God damn it.
You did good, Matty.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who's kicking us off this week?
Matty, that would be you, sir. You got Red Rob to kick us off.
Good effort.
I almost had it.
Good
Almost had it.
Good effort. Have some steak.
My mouth. See, this is what happens when I'm flustered because of a freaking Wi-Fi fucking up. Though it is starting to work a little better. In quotation marks, a little. Anyway. Hey, recappers. I know it's kind of annoying that Toku fans are expecting for an American Mido Ninja adaptation, and yeah, I know what happened to Gosei Green, and so does Death Ryuger. No worries, I'm not holding my breath for a Green Ranger this season. Thank goodness. And he actually brings up ever since we've met, I've been looking up to the Stingers, or looking forward, I think what he meant. Not only it's awesome, but it's creative for a comedy effect. I love it. You're welcome. No, seriously, I have fun. Sometimes it comes up to me like as soon as I see the episode, and sometimes it takes me a couple of days. In the case of this Stinger, it's not even inspired by the episode. I decided to not go the direct route, but you'll hear it. Let's put it this way. There's a reason why I asked when I said we have to bring up the trailer in some capacity. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Oh, and this was sent in before the thing happened. So he sent this in before the Halloween episode dropped. So some of this stuff doesn't exactly relevant, but he did have a question for me,
hold
actually.
that thought, because I'm looking at this question. Yeah, it's getting skipped.
Yeah, it's not a Toku question.
Nope.
But, yeah.
Yeah, Matty, Tenacious D button.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good question, but when I'm told not to read it and hit a particular button, well, you know.
You broke the rules. Now I pull out all your pubic hair. You motherfucker.
Anyway. And to answer your question in a word, no. That's it for him. Next up is, if I could click the button here over here, and it's Evan Thomas. It's JetCat.
Yep, Evan Thomas here. Just so you guys know, I've checked the broadcasting schedule on my DVR. It appears once again Nickelodeon is airing Ninja Steel's Halloween episode 3 weeks too early. So that means the continuity is messed up, and the episode airing this weekend is not supposed to take place after the episode aired from 2 weeks ago. So I don't know how much if you guys care or not, but according to a power thread on Ranger Crew, the Halloween episode Grave Robber takes place before episode 19, Helping Hands. So it's entirely up to you guys if you still plan on riffing this episode premiering this week on a Ranger Recap. So basically, he was just warning us ahead of time about what
I mean, from what we've seen, nothing's like we've seen monsters that we probably haven't seen yet. I mean, that's the worst spoiler we got out of it.
Those are all monsters we've seen before. It's just the fact that this was aired a little bit later than it probably should have been in terms of continuity, but it's also airing earlier than it probably should have been in terms of airing before Halloween. Like this, there was no good place to air this episode.
Yeah, the bottom line hashtag fuck the Nick channel.
Yeah, FTN. Besides, was anything really spoiled in this episode? Was there any real mega revelations in a goddamn Halloween episode?
And more importantly, was the continuity really that messed up at all? I mean, the worst that happened was we didn't see the new armored form, which is not really that big of a loss.
No, it's not a big. Plus, you could. There's creative liberties. What you could put. You could say that that the villains found the way to block the new armor by putting them in a thing that cannot access the new armor with the crystal ball and everything.
Hell.
So
they called on Levi Zord and he wasn't even part of the game.
Yeah. So honestly, not a big deal to me.
Let's put it this way: placement. I don't. If at this stage of the game, placement is irrelevant in a weird way. I mean, if had they put this, right after episode 1, yeah, we plot hole city. The way, at this point, all the characters that we need to be introduced to, minus 1 or 2, the ones I'm talking about, were in this episode and have been introduced. So at this point, they could have placed this at the end of the thing, and if they were planning on ramping up the tension, I couldn't finish it. They never build up until like the last 2 episodes, anyway. But generally, I don't think it would have mattered.
Hell, you could have shown this episode after Levi joined the team, and it probably wouldn't have stuck out.
Not serious.
Not too much, anyway.
No, seriously, they don't even break out the Lion Fire Fortress order, like you said, the armor. So, there's no real placement here,
Yeah, not a big deal to me. Anyway, so that pretty much does it for Evan Thomas. Maddie, up next, you got Solar Star.
Yep. Let's see. There we go. Solar Star here, and after watching the recent trailer, all I see is this. What are you planning, Chip?
Yeah.
Normally, I tend to dread those mandated holiday episodes, but it turns out this was surprisingly not a clip show. It was a good thing, which was a game dimension. Otherwise, death tolls would have been in the thousands.
Yeah, pretty much.
This Halloween special gets 3.5 magic hourglasses out of 5. Other example to show that ninjas don't play by the rules. Ninjas lie, cheat, and steal and cut your throat when you're not looking. For a second, I thought you were going for an Eddie Guerrero here, but
ain't wrong. Ninjas were thieves.
Yeah, ninjas lie, cheat, and steal.
They were assassins. They killed people.
And I got real Hayabusa riding in a low rider in my head.
I would have said Jiraiya myself, but yeah.
Yeah, Jiraiya and Ryu Hayabusa and a low rider coming into the Los Guerreros theme song.
Ironically, both played by Kane Kasugi.
We lie, we cheat, we steal. Yeah, it's stuck in my head now. It's a funny image. Anyway, did you know that the Lights of Orion were meant to be found on a forested planet, but was changed to be on Terra Venture at the last minute?
Well, it makes sense given the Sentai footage. I mean, Gingaman technically does take place in an ancient forest, not in space. Although I still
what did you first think?
One hell of a coincidence.
Yeah. Question: what did you think of Kendrick's death and then being replaced by Corone? #Hail Astronema. I mean, at the time, that was a game changer. That was a legit shocker.
If it didn't have to be done, if Valerie Vernon didn't have to bow out because of her cancer, that would have been pretty ballsy what they did.
Pretty ballsy, and it's a case of like treatment had to be done and they had to do something.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm glad they didn't go with their original plan to make Cassie the new Pink Ranger. I'm glad they went with Corone.
A redemption arc.
Exactly.
Which is always nice.
That worked out a lot better for him.
Plus, it was great to see. It's great to see her in the original Astronema outfit again, even though she was just pretending.
Yeah.
Of course.
Come on, we all love that scene in the Onyx Tavern where she shows up out of nowhere and everyone's scared shitless.
Mm-hmm. That's it for Solar Star. Next up, it's Zeltrax, everybody.
What's this? A Halloween episode? That isn't a clip show? Holy fucking Hallelujah! It's a miracle! Let's trick or
I don't
treat.
think he likes it, guys.
Yeah, nah. Let's trick or treat this bitch. Number one, most fans won't notice, but the lady who donated the game is the same actress when Ivan last season recruited the Knights of Ember Beach. I kind of bet she was either a Kudabot or Madame Odious in disguise who went along with Cosmos' scheme because he wouldn't leave her alone. I could see that.
Interesting theory.
Indeed.
Oh, God, that's right. She's the lady in the wheelchair, wasn't she?
Yeah, that one.
Going with the purse.
Oh, nice.
How has no one cosplayed that team yet?
Seriously.
You guys better do that at Morphicon. Someone better be.
Yeah.
I want a picture of that.
Number two, another thing I like again. This episode is not a clip show, as it just uses an unadapted footage from Ninja to make the bulk of the episode. This is how a holiday special should be frickin' handled from now on. Can I get a fives yeah on that, people?
Fives yeah.
Fives yeah. Number three, who else wanted to play Brock Lesnar's theme when Levi said it'd be a shame if something happened to this hourglass line? Don't lie.
Done and done.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, we pretty much called that one, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, this was a solid episode, barely anything to hate, and it was a fun time. Also, loving all the stuff from New York Comic Con, especially the Ninja Steel trailer. Also, to all the PR fans bitching and moaning about the reveals and such, I'm gonna quote Die Hard and Easy Rider, but instead of just reading the line, Matty, I think you see it. You have a button for this one.
I need a button. Yeah, you know.
God, woman, nothing is ever good enough for you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ain't wrong.
Yep.
Ain't
No.
wrong.
No, he's not. Anyway, that's it for Zeltrax. Next up, we got Adek Riderman.
Hey guys, it's ADEC again, back here with an email for this episode, so let's jump right in. I don't want to waste any time. So we finally get a new episode after what happened last week, hashtag FDN, and all I can say is quite simply, this is a Jumanji ripoff. Final analysis, 6 power stars out of 10. That's probably the harshest review we're going to get out of this episode, actually.
What? Let's hope so, because I didn't think it was that bad, but...
But not,
It wasn't the worst.
not inaccurate.
Yep.
No. Yeah, you can't say he's wrong. You ain't wrong. That's it for ADEC. Next up, it's Keith.
Hey guys, sorry I haven't been sending in thoughts as much lately, but that's mainly because I feel like I don't have much to contribute on certain weeks, so I'm going to make the ones I miss with the two episodes that pertain to the plot and this week's Halloween episode. 14 and 15. So this two-parter gave us a new battleizer, and I must say, unlike last season, this battleizer actually looks like legitimate armor, and does the Shogun look much better than the one in Super Samurai. Also, much like the Sidarso brothers, Kelson Henderson is being given the best moments in this era. No argument from us. Halloween. So in this year alone, we have 2 entries in the MCU that tanked, i.e. Iron Fist and Inhumans, a DCEU film that most people like, i.e. Wonder Woman, and a Halloween-themed episode in the Neo-Saban era of Power Rangers where it's not a clip show and it's actually a fun watch. I guess this is just the universe's way of balancing itself out.
Got my Wonder Woman DVD right here. And don't forget, we're going to have an epic DC crossover movie in the future. So you are correct. This is the universe even itself out.
Yeah. Question for all. Do you think that after the Ninja Steel seasons, the show should go on hiatus so Saban can find a network that will treat the show better? My answer, no.
No more networks. We're done with networks. Get off TV. Hashtag cut the cord.
Yeah. Your target audience has moved to Netflix, Saban. You might want to consider doing the same.
We've been screaming this for years. Saban has got to get with the time. They keep broadcasting their show on Saturday mornings. Saturday morning cartoon blocks are dead. Let them go. You know, again, Saban, you need to get with the goddamn times. Like I said on Twitter, you stop making old toys and get online. Cut the cord. Smacks toy. And you, too many to list here. And they're all named Fire Shirakura.
There you go.
It's a long list. Too many lists here. It's a list of 1,004 things. Huge list the size of Chris Jericho's list of 1,004 holds.
Anyway.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a meme of that somewhere.
Oh, I don't doubt it for a minute. Anyway, that's it for Keith. Next up, we have the Fireball Disaster.
Well, a Halloween episode that isn't a clip show. That's something we haven't seen in a while. And that's what is interesting to where we have seen this plot before, but it's still interesting. I give it a B. Also, when they go trick-or-treating with all the adults are going to be like, aren't you a little old to go trick-or-treating? And the Rangers' response, yes, we are. By the way, that's a line from Phineas and Ferb.
I'll allow
Okay,
it.
then.
That's a good one. That's a perfect response. Hell, I'd still go trick-or-treating if I wasn't in an apartment complex where no one does go trick-or-treating.
As a response, as a response to what Shay's challenged us for us to do the ghost memes that simply for not making a meme of the character that we like, he says, "Hold my Pepsi."
I'm going to hold you to that. You realize this.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
better make it a good one.
You're putting some pressure on there, Fireball.
The gauntlet has been thrown.
Yes, you better make it a good one, or you will be in trouble. You realize this.
You will be daved.
Better
The
come
pressure
correct.
is on. The heat is on. Anyway. Okay. And you'll see why this Sunday. I'll give you a hint. What? Tell me. Oh, tell me. The way it works. Who is that inside of me? He says. I think that's what it meant. That he was
That's the translation.
Romanized Japanese there.
Oshite,
Okay.
oshite, yo sono shikumi wo boku no naka ni dare ga iru no.
Okay, you did better, but still, you know what I mean?
And the translation is, who is inside me?
Tell me. Oh.
Anyway, if Koji Wada was still alive, do you want him to do an opening or an insert theme for Toku series? And do you want him to do a duet song with Gact? Would you want him to do a duet with Gact?
Yes, and oh hell yes.
I believe the answer is yes.
Good question. The answer is yes.
Yeah. And that's it for the Fireball Disaster. Next up, Shades, you got Jonathan Johnson.
Hey there, Ranger Recappers. Jonathan Johnson here again to give you my review of Ninja Steel. And this is a Halloween episode that is not a clip show. I think Saban is learning. So, they're using clips from Ninja episodes that wasn't used in some of the Monster debut episodes, and I really like it. Using Cosmo as the villain and the Game Master was a good idea. It's like, wow, you really need to edit your stuff here. I think you meant to say, it's like Jumanji, a Power Rangers version. I didn't like the lesson with Levi this time around, and they could have done something else with him. Also, no Victor and Monty. Boo!
Wow, Victor and Monty has fans. Who
I
knew?
know. So, I'll give this episode 7.5. Victor and Monty throwing leftovers in a trash bin and tossing it into the ocean 4 out of 10. Questions. Would you want a character in Sentai, Rider, or Power Rangers afraid of killing / destroying the monsters? Ooh. That'd be a nice...
Killing, yes. Destroying monsters, there's really no way to get around that.
They did try that a little bit in Time Force. And
yeah, they froze them, and they tried it again in SPD, but, well, they had to change it in SPD, because in Deca Ranger, they were flat out killing them.
yeah. But yeah. In this case, I think if it's done right, and if it creates a good story moment, I think it's it, but I don't know if you could make that a full series story. That's a one-off episode type deal at best.
It couldn't be one of the main Rangers. It would have to be a 6th Ranger or an extra Ranger that doesn't want to kill him. Actually, this would be a good thing to do if they're doing a crime season next Sentai. Because that's the rumor going around, but we're not going to get into that here. But if it was crime-based, and they thought everyone could be rehabilitated or saved, maybe then.
Yeah.
Maybe then, but not full-on Vash the Stampede, no one should be killed, blah, blah, blah. That's going a bit too far.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yep, we shall see. But that's it for that's it for him. Moving on. Next up, we've got Ranger fan Nathan. Matty.
Yeah, you lost you for a second there.
Yeah, you're up next. We got Ranger fan Nathan up next.
Yeah, Ranger fan Nathan. I was expecting that, but I'm like, wait. Oh, I got up for a second. Hey, everyone. Things are going good. We got a Halloween episode this past week, which means it's a clip show, right? Wait, it wasn't. Holy crap. Can't believe they didn't do a clip show episode. Honestly, I have to give it up for to the Chip and his crew, because instead of going the glorified clip show, they have all this extra Sentai footage that they're not that why not use it? Wasn't a bad episode, clearly a filler, but I'll take it over a clip show anytime. Also, I know you guys probably have talked about that trailer that released at New York Comic Con. Blew my mind. All I know is that it was not expecting Sledge to pop up at the end.
I don't think any of us were.
No, that is for sure. Do you guys like the fact that Saban is keeping everything anniversary related that will happen in Super Ninja Steel Hush Hush? And is that a sign of that they learned the lesson from Super Mega Force?
Yeah, to both, because, well, that and this time they don't have. Well, I hate to be that guy, but I might as well come out and say it. This time they don't have an overblown, overrated, over-the-top Super Sentai series hype following them this time. Because Gokaiger built up a huge buzz. I mean, when it came out, I don't think any of us expected to be as huge as it was. And it's gotten its own freaking cult following. And I'm not going to come right out and say it. It's become a bit overrated for me because I've seen fans who can't shut up about it, say it's the greatest thing ever. I think it's good. I still think it has problems everywhere, but at that time, everyone was going to think that Megaforce was going to be Gokaiger good, and it wasn't. Thankfully, Ninja and Q Ranger don't have that problem. Ninja was terrible, and Q Ranger's been hit and miss so far, so yeah, they don't have that breathing down their necks this time. And I hate to be that guy, but that's, Gokaiger was one of the reasons that Megaforce flopped, because everyone was expecting it to be as good as the Sentai. And if you've learned anything from watching Sentai and Power Rangers for the last 20 years, you should know one does not equal the other.
Hell, I'd say this season alone kind of proves that, considering how much better Ninja Steel is over Ninja.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously there's there isn't a connection there. Two, if you had a cameo in any Sentai writer or Power Ranger season, what would it be and what would be your cameo? I'd
have to be myself. I would have to be Easy Rider. I would have to be reviewing what's going on, and then immediately get knocked off screen somehow. Kind of like Kevin Smith in that Superman Doomsday movie.
Yeah.
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 like say it was a body switching monster, or a monster that could clone, or an army of dead monsters coming back to life. I would just be standing there, arms crossed in my plaid shirt and Morpher going, "Respawn monsters? Never seen that before." Pow! Knocked off screen. Probably followed by a Wilhelm scream. Ah!
Knowing me, it'd probably be in Power Rangers. It'd be, random, as a random extra in a restaurant or something like that. I'm saying I'd be eating something and there's a monster going. Okay, no. A ranger comes up. Hey, don't you see a monster? I'm not finished yet. Monster gets close. Oh, no. Now I'm finished.
Callback joke.
Little nod to the Balkan skull right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it would be something like that. But hey, if Toei wants to pay us to fly over to Japan for a quick little cameo, I would not be opposed to that thought.
I would love to know if anyone besides my friends in Japan were watching my show and knew about it, and would love to have me cameo in something just to get killed off or knocked out. I would consider that a badge of honor, even if I was getting killed by a monster. It's kind of like dying in a slasher film. It's an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come right out and say it. I wouldn't turn down a cameo to be eaten by a shark in a Sharknado sequel. Would you?
Dude, I would say pay my airfare and my hotel and I'll pay for my own food.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell, Andre the Black
I will
Nerd
show
died
up.
in the fourth movie. Yeah, Andre the Black Nerd got killed in the fourth Sharknado movie. You think he was complaining?
Fucker was marking out. Are you kidding me? I'd be doing the same thing. I would totally do it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'd do it just so I could pedigree a shark before I get eaten. That's just me being honest, of course. Though, to be fair, it wouldn't be a pedigree, it'd be a steel chair or a sledgehammer. Something, Triple H, something complete. Which is what this email is. On to have an honor, Gale.
Indeed. Finally, a Power Rangers episode that isn't a clip show this season. You're learning, Saban. You're finally learning. Question 1. If Kenji Oba is the Toku equivalent to Chuck Norris, Captain Marvelous to Danny Trejo, then who are the Toku equivalents to Josh Hartnett, Woody Harrelson, and Ron Perlman? Somebody watch Bunraku.
I think we're going to have to abstain from that question.
Yeah, but still, Josh Hartnett, Woody Harrelson, and Ron Perlman, somebody's been watching Bunraku.
I agree, but that's going to take us all night. That's going to take us all night, and some of us have work to go to.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Question 2. What Power Ranger season besides Operation Overdrive has ever made you cringe?
Even though people love it, I got to say Jungle Fury. I still have problems with it. I mean, it's not as bad as Overdrive, but it still has problems.
There's still a massive cringe factor with it.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
Admittedly.
Sorry to say.
I mean, let's put it this way. I turned the TV off as soon as I saw Sunglasses Morphers.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did too when I saw. This was when it was brand new on Disney XD or Jetix or whatever it was at the time, and I was just like, done.
I will automatically admit that I was, because I saw clips from the Sentai that, at that point I had a feeling it was, I knew. And I'm like, so you went from glove punching morph to sunglasses. Okay, what's on Monday Night Raw tonight?
Yep. And of course, our obvious answer is all freaking, pretty much anything that happened in Megaforce / Super Megaforce made us cringe.
Yeah, admittedly. What are you going to do? Question number 3. What is the most hated episode in Power Rangers in the Zordon era, in your opinion? Do we even have to answer this? We riff this at Ranger Stop. Trouble by the Slice, without question.
Yeah, it was also the cheesiest episode, pun intended.
I would also add to that conversation a particular episode that I'm trying to think of right now, but I can't think of it. Oh yeah, the one with the Ninja Turtles.
Oh God,
I wouldn't say that one was the most hated episode. I just think it was that's the cringiest episode. It's like, oh.
Yeah, that's for some reason. I might get some weird looks / hate mail / death threats for this, but I think that's actually worse than A Friend in Need.
Yeah.
Because this is the way it was handled. I mean, say what you want about A Friend in Need, but it had the somewhat better plot.
Yeah.
And they were giving their newbie Masked Rider better. They were giving him, they were putting him over a lot better than they were the Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Anyway, that does it for Evan Hunter Gale. Next up, we have the Hairball.
Whew. Almost sent this to the wrong email, but Rip reminded me. Thank you, Rip. Well, the Halloween episode happened. It was decent-ish. No Vic or Monty. For me, that's a good thing. Sorry, I cannot stand them, but just can't. Bulk and Skull forever. Brah. They're coming to Ranger Stop. Come on down, buddy. We need to see you. Anyway, overall, there was a decent episode with a Jumanji-esque feel to the board game. So we kind of liked the aesthetic. Overall rating, the thumb is up. Now I have the certain promotional video from New York City Comic Con. My reaction is to one part is this. I think there's a sell button for that. We've already hit it there, Hairball, but
agreed.
But yeah, agreed on the so many questions here. Speaking of that, number 1, what do you want / expect from the 25th anniversary special? Better than Megaforce.
I don't care what it is at this point. You had me at Sledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of it could be could be gravy for all I care. Sledge was the main course. It's just like, you got Sledge back. You got the good villain back. You didn't bring back any of the shitty villains from the past seasons back. You got the good one. And, well, let's be fair, the original one they invented and they owned, so technically, yeah.
Yeah, they have the suit, and they may as well take advantage before it starts degrading, I guess you could say.
Yeah, one thing
I mean, other than better than Megaforce, I mean, the only real good one that I can think of was Forever Red, and even that had some behind the scenes trouble. I think if we have a production that is both good and good behind the scenes, I think everyone will be happy.
Yeah, and you kind of just answered the second question that he's got there, Matty.
Yeah, out of the two anniversary specials, Forever Red, Once a Ranger, which do you like better and why? Forever Red, but Once a Ranger has an appeal to it, but it's overdrive.
Yeah, I think we all could argue that. Here's the thing. Forever Red was good on multiple levels, and I'll explain. Because Once a Ranger, obviously, yeah, the past Rangers were awesome and all, but it really did nothing but hurt the current team. Yes, Forever Red had that stupid motorcycle thing at the end, but that was a production issue. That was a budget issue. It's been explained that that was the way Bandai had to help fund the last bits of it, and that was their compromise. And even then, it could still be explained. It still put over the current guy. It put Cole over, and it was only slightly stupid. With Once a Ranger, the Overdrive team looked pathetic. And even when they finally started getting their courage and their will to fight back, it just turned out to be ridiculous how Mac... And remember, we did not know he was a robot at this time. Or at least they did not say he was a robot. As far as the story was concerned, he was still a human. Mac running up with Excelsior, which, by the way, worst fucking name for a sword ever. I'm sorry. Naming your sword after Stanley's catchphrase is stupid.
Well, I'm pretty sure they would have wanted to call it Excalibur, but they thought that'd be a little on the nose.
Well, it didn't stop him from naming a whole bunch of other stuff.
It makes it no less stupid. No less stupid.
No less stupid. But having him run up with Excelsior and slice a monster who, by the way, was giant-sized, slicing him in half just seemed dumb. You know, at least with the Wild Force Rider, you had a weapon that was given to him by a godlike being, stupid as it was, and you could argue ways in which that would have worked. They're both dumb. They were both dumb endings. They were both Deus Ex Machina stupid. But I give the nod to Once a Ranger because at least throughout that fight, the whole point was he was stepping up to the plate. He proved himself by fighting alongside all the other Red Rangers and had no hesitation. When he was called in for this special mission, he was like, let's kick some ass. I don't know who this Machine Empire is. I don't know anything about all this weird space crap, but I know that my home is in danger. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm going to kick their ass. What did the Overdrive team do? They lost their powers, and they quit. And it wasn't until Mac decided, you know what, I'm going to find this sword. They're like, you know what, we should help him. And even then, they almost gave up again. Everything about that was terrible. Terrible writing, terrible story, and it made the Overdrive team look weak.
It was terrible is what you're trying to say. Just terrible.
Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. So
Also, did you notice how excited Cole was to be working with former Rangers? I mean, the guy was marking out when Jason rode up on that badass motorcycle. They even snuck in a more phenomenal. Even though Cole was a jungle boy raised in the wild and had no idea who these guys were, he was still marking out.
Hell yeah.
See, that's how it's supposed to be done. If old Rangers are going to return for the 25th anniversary thing, and they probably likely will be, you know, Saban. That's what I want to see the Ninja Steel Rangers do. I don't want to see them be whiner babies and quit and stuff like that. I want them to mark out and like, holy crap, these are the old school Rangers. Let's keep up with them.
And have Austin St. John roll into on a hog with talk so we could do the Undertaker. You done it now.
I think you might be asking
Because
for
you
a bit too much.
you two and I both know we're gonna be riffing the hell out of that.
Well, obviously,
And we
it's kind
are
of our
looking
job.
forward to it.
That's kind of our job, but yeah.
Yeah.
But the point is that again, the new Rangers should be marking out over their predecessors, their elders, and they should be trying to match them. They should be trying to freaking run with them, not just hand the job over to them. I mean, when when the classic Rangers were piloting their own Megazord, you know that was pathetic.
Yeah,
As a Ranger.
absolutely.
That was just like, oh, terrible. But yeah, our point remains. That's how it should be done. Hell, even the Q Rangers, even though we got problems with that, we're still keeping up with Decker Red and Gavon in a certain episode.
That is something.
Yep. Even though Lucky annoys us to no end, he was still keeping up with Decker Red like he was one of the elite.
Yeah.
Elite. We need to show you that one clip, dude. Actually, I did show you that one clip. I think I did. Anyway, number 3, probably a dirt question. It's about Nick trying to tell Nick about. It's about Nick fucking off from Saban fucking off from the Nick channel, going all in on Netflix. The answer is yes. That's it from the Fat Boy. Glad you're not me. Be glad you're not me. I can't watch TV or anything in a truck thanks to a fucking dealer who fucked up my inverter. I'm stuck like that till I could make it back to our yard. And as always, Rip, have at it. Fuck the Nick channel. See, that works.
Yep, and I just realized I got an order mixed up because I need to handle the second to last email. So I'll let you take this one and I'll take the last 2.
Yeah, because someone decided to send their email after DLBot. Stare. No, I would tell you who that is, but y'all know who you are. Stairs. Stare. The stare. The stare. The stare. Okay, never mind. I thought I lost an email for a second.
Nope. And besides, this one's more up your alley anyway.
Yeah, this is Guts. And yes, it is definitely in my wheelhouse. So let's just get this bit out of the way. New episode of Power Rangers. That's good. But it's a holiday episode. That's bad. But for once, Sword are excluded. It's not a clip show. That's good. But it was mediocre. That's bad. But at least it was original and had Cosmo Nero on a different shooting location. That's good. But Mick delivered some subjective advice that could have been taken the wrong way and make the plot move forward. That's bad.
Can I go now?
I give this episode 7 out of 10 game cheaters, he says. Can I go now? No, there's still the rest of the email, he says. Also, thank you, Easy. I've been pretty busy lately with everything, so I thought I'd knock this email out. It's short. There's some questions. What best matches would you like to see and most excited to see out of? I think he was talking about the
new guy,
the new rider there that we marked out over.
Only seen episode 1. Give us a break.
Yeah, we only seen episode 1, so I think the answer would be yes.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to answer that one just yet because we don't know what matches they already have. I mean, sure, I could say that we've seen ahead and we know a few or I've seen at least clips and images, so I know some of them. But let's wait on that.
Yeah, the only other one I can think of is the one he showed off in X8, and we don't even really know what that does.
Yeah, we're just looking forward to the show in general. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Number 2, would you want the same type of holiday episode from now instead of the clip show? I think the clip show is inevitable, but if we could get more of episodes like what we'd watch tonight, I would be okay with it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, go with my idea, the campfire one. Are you afraid of the dark? That shit, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Or Tales from the Crypt Keeper would be another good one, an anthology type of thing. Treehouse of Horror, that shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, yeah. There you go. Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. This is my
Voice
voice
on TV. Dad? Play Golden Earrings Twilight Zone. That's what's stuck in my head now. Another Twilight Zone. Anyway, number 3, and he obviously mentioned it's a joke question, but will we ever get Grave Robber as a Monk Mini?
Oh, we have to show this episode.
Yes, we have to show this episode to Mildred.
Careful what you wish for, Guts. Careful what you wish for.
Thanks for reading. I'll be back for Christmas with something special. He says, "Okie dokie."
Oh crap!
I'm willing to bet though that one dedicated Power Rangers fan will make Grave Robber into a real game.
Oh my god! Hey, all he's got to do is scan, Nightmare, because a lot of the images are similar to the grave spots anyway.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's doable. That's for sure.
Yep.
That's it for him. Next up, somebody good buddy, the DL bot person.
Yep, DL bot's up next. Lives remaining 97. All right, last time I'll admit that I was petty and didn't make things fair, but this time I shall bounce back and regain my glory. Oh, great Halloween a Halloween episode, which means another clip. Wait, what? It's not a clip show? Oh my god, originality! Witchcraft! Let's list a few highlights. 1. Unique to see Cosmo Royale come up with a plan to get the Rangers, even if it did fail. 2. A very clever way of including Ninja stock footage of monsters they beat. 3. Next explanation for Bull Rider attacking the Megazord in stock footage. 4. A clever way of keeping gold out of a majority of the episode. Oh my god, good mentoring from Mech and a subtle message? Go say, G, take notes! Overall, this was a pretty good episode. I give it a 9.0 out of 10. Alright. Now then, it's time for the Riddle Master to make a comeback with his riddles. Now then, the category is Power Rangers. Without further ado, game start! All right. You guys know the drill by now, and I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this so that you guys can answer this quickly enough. Here comes our first riddle. My appearance, while brief, was meaningful. Something about me relates to size. And though it might not have been the real me, my form made a reappearance only twice in the same series. Who am I?
Ooh.
This should be interesting. My appearance, while brief, was very meaningful. Something about me relates to size, and though it might not have been the real me, my form made a reappearance only twice in the same series. Getting some early guesses, but no one's quite in the ballpark yet.
We got some early ball tossers here. Let's see where this is going. I mean, there's yeah. Oh God.
You guys are not reading that last line. And though it might not have been my real form, the real me, my form made a reappearance only twice in the same series. You guys are naming a whole bunch of people that reappeared several times. Sentai Master, the topic is Power Rangers. Yeah, you guys aren't even coming close. I'm calling it. The correct... I was not prepared for that. But thank you. The correct
You're
answer,
welcome.
The correct answer, Devastation from Power Rangers SPD. He was one of the most powerful threats the Rangers had to face. He had a brother named Shorty and was also the big brother of the two. And when Slade showed up later, Devastation's appearance was used to fight the Rangers. Yeah.
Anyway.
Number 2. I was originally obtained through a cheated deal. My appearance was not seen in the Sentai, and I was used only by 2 different Rangers in the same series. What am I?
Oh, wow.
Again, I'll read this again. I was originally obtained through a cheated deal. My appearance was not seen in the Sentai, and I was only used by 2 different Rangers in the same series. What am I? Note, what am I? I say what because I'm mentioning this because it's a item, not a person. He's not asking who am I, what am I?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get it.
Yeah, I was going to say hit the button, Matty. They're not getting it. The correct answer, the Dino ATV from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Trent got it from a cheated deal with Mesagog, and Tommy obtained it via a deal with Trent where he did cheat. It was not used in Abba Ranger. And yes, it was only used by Dino Thunder's Black and White.
Question 3.
Number 3. My appearance caused a change that needed to occur for the Rangers team. My name appearance homages another thing from the original season, and my defeat was at the hands of stock footage that was not from a movie. Who am I?
Ooh.
To break that up into two messages because YouTube only limits you to 200 characters on the chat. My appearance caused a change that needed to occur for the Rangers team. My name appearance homages another thing from the original season, and my defeat was at the hands of stock footage that was not from a movie. Who am I?
DLBot said, wait, I meant episode? Episode?
Oh, at the hands of stock footage that was not from an episode.
Uh-huh. All right.
All right. So make sure you that it says my defeat was at the hands of stock footage that was not from an episode.
We'll allow it.
Honest mistake. And this
They
time,
happen.
yeah, and this time these are legit, are challenging, but legit challenging. So I'm not gonna bash on DLBot for these. Truth be told, it's the fact that you guys aren't even like coming close. Ooh.
Nope.
Yeah, hit the button, Matty. The correct answer, Dragontron from Power Rangers Time Force. His appearance caused Alex to intervene and become the Red Ranger temporarily. His name and stature homages the Dragon Zord. And finally, the stock footage used to beat him was from Time Ranger vs. Go-Go 5.
Okay, that second one's a bit of a stretch. Dragon... No.
Eh.
I should call bullshit on that. That's a bit of a stretch, because there have been other things called Dragon in this show.
True, but still. I think he's also noting his appearance, too. Nonetheless, at least this time he's not being he's not doing anything petty about it. These are legit challenging, so sorry guys.
Yeah.
But there is still one last chance because now it's time for a keyword puzzle. You know the drill by now. You guys know the drill. It is the wild card. Basically, this is not Power Rangers. So let's see if you guys can figure this one out. You have until the music finishes to answer the question, answer the keywords. Here we go. Kiwado, conspirator, phantom, royalty.
Once again, the keywords conspirator, phantom, royalty.
And they are in the chat so they can see them and read them out so they know exactly what words they are. Remember, this has nothing to do with Power Rangers. So
Neptune? Oh, that's Sentai. Never mind. I was about to call it someone else.
no, actually, oh yeah, well,
Sentai.
it's Sentai, yeah.
That's
So
Sentai, not
That's
not
Sentai.
Power
I caught myself. I caught myself.
all right, time's up. No one even came close. No one even was even in the right franchise. That's how far off you guys
Nope.
were. The correct answer, Judas Spectre from Ultra Fight Victory. Conspirator is another name for Judas. Phantom is another word for Spectre. And his subtitles include being an emperor. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, DL Bot got his revenge legitimately this time.
You disappoint me, KR36.
Yeah, your streak is broken.
You're slipping, buddy. That's tough for somebody who's slipping. Could you put us in the player section, please?
Oh, clean sweep
Jamie
for
Foxx booty call. Love that movie.
DL Bot with a clean sweep tonight. He must be feeling good now.
Okay, get your bragging at it rights out of the way.
By the way, you're not a god.
Yeah. And Matty, I assume you have the other button ready?
Why do I get the feeling, Matt? Matty, not you, but why do I get the feeling DL's acting like that guy in the Twilight Zone when he was ruling over all those little people rolling on the ground going, I'm the god, I'm the god. I imagine DL's doing right now.
And the chat is pissed. Anyway. If you're playing board games with magical hourglass given to you by an old lady, well, you're shaking hands with danger. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Can't wait for Ranger Stop. Please let Emelana be there. Unfortunately, we have it on good authority that apparently whatever last guest they hadn't planned has fallen through. So what we've heard
allegedly, we don't know yet. Let's not jump the gun here.
Allegedly,
but there may be some. We'll see, folks. We haven't heard anything yet. Don't quote us on this, but we've heard some things. So we'll see.
With how close it is to showtime, though, it's a good chance what we've got is what we've got.
Yeah, we may not have an announcement for the Ranger recap, but we have asked Jonamus and Mikey to come on board one time, so you may hear them before we jet off to Orlando, or Matty jet off to Orlando and Shades drives up there. But you get the
idea.
Oh yeah.
You get the
We're
idea.
definitely going to plug Ranger Stop. They will definitely be on there to plug the convention, and we strongly suggest you're going if you're not already.
Indeed. And lastly, we've got Supernova here. Yay! Jason Zio Gold is in Legacy Wars. Saw the Gold Ranger part of the Halloween episode where he joined the fight, and might I say, I thought it was awesome. On to questions. He's got two of them for us. Favorite moment from the Power Rangers comics so far? Have not read them, so don't have one.
Love the ending to MMPR Pink.
That was good. That's a good one. I would also go well, if Justice League Power Rangers counts, then, well, the entirety of issue 1 where they meet the Justice League. I mean, come on. Freaking Zach's marking out to meaning Batman, Superman, blah, blah, blah. I really need to read the rest of those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And favorite 6th Ranger weapon?
I'm not going to say Quantum Defender. That's the obvious one. I'm going to go with Magnet Defender's shotgun sword from Lost Galaxy. Just to be different.
To be fair, I always liked Saba. Hate that he talks, but the fact that it's a sword that could slash shit and talk.
Hey, let's be fair. Saba had what the White Tiger sword or Byakko Shinken didn't have: laser eyes.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. For me, it's tricky because there's been a lot of good ones, but I'm gonna throw a wild card out there. I don't know, just something about this, Dino Charge's gold sword. The Sword of Xandar was actually pretty cool.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
But that's just me. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. So, Matty, hit the button and I'll take care of the wrap up.
I will. Those are your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at rangerrecap@gmail.com to talk to you about what the rules are on the screen and what's going on later. The Shades.
Thank you, my good friend. Remember the rules, folks. Opinions only, no news or full summaries. Toku questions only, no more than 2 to 3 questions per comment. No versus questions, 1 email per episode. Keep your comments as brief as possible. And remember, all emails are due by the start of the live episode, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to do it for us here tonight on Ranger Recap. Let's talk about what's happening the rest of this week here on RVTV. Tomorrow night, it's the WrestleCast with Matty Jay and TWK. Talk about the wrestling news of the week, their review of WWE Hell in the Cell and all the madness that came with it, plus your emails and comments of the week. So be sure to check that out tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Saturday, it's the Helmsman with Tony Helms and the gang playing more games online with you. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. So be sure to join them for that Saturday at 5 over on his channel. Sunday, Toku Riffs Live. We're finally back to our normal schedule, so we'll be back to the second episode of Kamen Rider Build, and along with new episodes of Q Ranger, Amazons, and of course, Kyoryuger Brave. So be sure to join us for that Sunday at 7. Monday, it's the final episode of MetroCon Live. Join me and the cast and crew of the final show. It's the one you've all been waiting for. It's the Anime Human Combat Chess Match. And I can assure you folks, you are in for a wild time, so be sure to check that out Monday at 8 over on my channel. Tuesday, it's Rift Down with TWK and the crew checking out the latest SmackDown and providing their randomness like they always do, so join them for that Tuesday at 8. Wednesday, it's the next edition of The Enemy Within. Join me and Maddie along with Lady K, Biohybrid, Mike Shell, and Mildred the Monk as we play more Warhammer Online tabletop RPG action for you Wednesday at 9. And of course, come back here next Thursday for the next edition of the Ranger Recap, where the three of us will be tackling the next episode of Power Rangers Ninja Steel, and of course, your emails and comments. So be sure to join us next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern live, right here on RVTV. And of course, if you enjoyed our tonight's show and you want to follow us along, all of our social media is located in the description below, as well as me and Easy's Patreons. Man, if you're willing to help out, even just $1 a month would be greatly appreciated, so please consider subscribing today. You have prizes and giveaways all the time, so be sure to keep your eyes on that as well. In the meantime, we want to thank you guys for joining us. Easy, do you got some Halloween jokes for us this week?
Too early. I actually got some board game jokes.
Very cool.
There you go.
Well, take us home, my friend.
Alrighty. Anyway, that's going to do it for us on the Ranger Recap. I'm Easy Rider reminding you that is it weird that we play chess with 4 horsemen?
Woo!
That just always strikes me as weird. Anyway, did you guys hear the one about this man who went to a friend and went to visit a friend and was amazed to find him playing chess with his dog? I mean, the dog was moving pieces of chess on the board, and he watched the game in astonishment as the dog was actually doing well. He's like, I can hardly believe my eyes. That's the smartest dog I've ever seen. And his friend goes, nah, he's not that smart. I've beaten him 3 out of 5. Hey, Matty, what do you call a bunch of stormtroopers playing Monopoly?
What?
Game of clones. You know how you spell mousetrap?
What?
C-A-T.
Oh.
Can you really buy an entire chess set at a pawn shop? Why can't Captain Marvelous, aka a pirate, play Uno?
Why?
Why?
Because he's sitting on the deck. Oh, okay, that one sucked. I'm Easy Rider reminding you that the fan sub will never die. We are your Ranger Recappers. We will see you next time. And as always, hashtag FTN. And of course, help control the Ranger population. Steal your ninjas as soon as possible. And as always, may the power protect you. We'll see you. Good night. Good night, everyone.
Special thanks to Eric Vaughn and Kyoryu Crimson for their Patreon donations. Donate today so you can keep these streams going.
Also thanks to Easy's patrons, including Chris Lee, Chris Frolls, Michael Antignano, Stephen Harris, Galen Hanna, Alonzo Tompkins, Anthony Guidman, Matthew Goling Long, Dino, and super shout out to Eric Vaughn and Shane Thompson for their support.
Guess who's back? Back again. Sledge is back. Del Caveman. Guess who's back? 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 Now, Ninja Steel, no, nano, Ninja Steel, nano. Ow.